After a week packed with meetings and galas, the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit is wrapping up here in San Francisco. Leaders from 21 economies have come to discuss how to boost trade and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific region, despite their political differences. There were many roundtable talks, but also separate one-on-one meetings on the sidelines. The group's members leveraging the convenient, valuable chance to strengthen and smoothen some tenser bilateral relationships.
APEC is not what it used to be. It used to be a more trade liberalization, but about business. It's been a little bit more security and now a lot more about geopolitics, geoeconomics. But nevertheless, it's better to have APEC than not.
This year's APEC summit has been particularly fruitful for polarizing Chinese President Xi Jinping, who's come to the U.S. for the first time in 6 years. His biggest win, a rare in-person meeting with U.S. President Joe Biden and their agreement to resume critical military-to-military communications. The optics of this are significant. The two superpowers have been locked in stiff defense and technology competition, as the U.S. economy is in recovery and China's is struggling, with a property value crisis and low consumer confidence.
China's economy is not what it was, say, a year ago. China has suggested that economics are much, much more important than playing politics.
Which is why China seems to have struck a more conciliatory tone with its rival, and also sought to show it's willing to create a safe business environment in sit-downs with Japan, Mexico, Fiji, and Peru. Xi also took time this trip to meet with American captains of industry, like Apple CEO Tim Cook and Tesla CEO Elon Musk.
For China, I think they're learning this lesson is that you can attract foreign investment, but you have to maintain foreign investment. You can't just raid businesses unexpectedly. It has to be an equal landscape.
But whether Xi's show of friendliness this time or so-called charm offensive is a short-term tactic to gain strategic support is the question. Several APEC leaders have wielded their influence to urge Xi to play by the rules of global trade and international order. And though they've said they've made progress, several issues still remain unresolved, like Taiwan. The self-ruled nation, which Beijing claims as its own, is a flashpoint that will soon be tested as Taiwan heads to the polls in less than 2 months for a pivotal presidential election. But at least here at the APEC summit, some leaders may have simmered down strained ties for the time being, affirming that the week's conference has been one of fruitful dialogue and progress. Justin Wu and Joyce Tseng in San Francisco for TaiwanPlus.